Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Lori. I've been a little weird, right, over the last month. So seasonal affective disorder affects everybody. I mean, not everybody, let's say most people. And a lot of people really get it bad in the winter times, but I will tell you, and this is just a psychological thing, sometimes the change of seasons will also trigger it. So a lot of my clients too have also had it. So sometimes going from summer to winter, summer to fall, not necessarily in September, but usually September, October, people get a little little squirrely, a little down. And here's another thing, just because a person is a therapist or does therapy work doesn't mean that they are perfect, because we are not. So I've just been a little blah, and I'm gonna be super raw in this because, and honestly, this is my sort of stream of consciousness as my own accountability video, because I want to be able to look back on it and see any progress that I've made just from a mental perspective and a body perspective. So first and foremost, I want to say I'm not trying to lose weight because I don't like my shape. I will say I don't like how I feel. So for the last month and a half, I've really been spotty with working out. I eat okay, but even though I'm vegan, just because I'm eating a bag of vegan chips doesn't mean that it's good. So I've put on probably the most weight that I've had on my body for some time. So I'm actually going to share a picture with you here. So this is me on Monday, which is 2 days ago. I'm recording this on a Wednesday. And I have decided I need to just get back into it. So the hardest part is always starting. So if you're struggling with the motivation, there's no magic pill. I'm doing the pre-work at night, making sure my clothes are laid out, making sure my day is set, making sure I'm not waking up and getting on my phone. I will say that's a big improvement. Don't just lay in bed and get on your phone, because it's a mind suck and it's a time suck. It's both. So I'm getting up. Monday I went for a run, which was great. Yesterday I did Peloton, and then today I went for a run. So I'm just trying to do a little bit to just move my body. And listen, if you can't do those things, just getting up and going for a walk, just a basic walk, or sitting out in the sun, something. But it's been tough. So I want to show you though what I did to get prepared. So I went and bought me some new running shoes. So let me show you how that went.
My heart's been ripped wide open. So many mixed emotions. It's like I finally noticed I've been set free. I've been set free. I spent a lifetime running, fearing what I'd become if I stopped playing goalie on all of my thoughts. Yeah, speaking out straight from my heart, but now.
So you don't really pronate inward very much. We look for, everyone has this subtalar joint right here. Okay. And that opens and closes 1,500 times every mile you walk around, right? So in some people, when their ankles are sinking inwards, yeah, and they're pronating inward, that joint's opening up a lot, right? But in your case, you're pretty straight. We keep you in a neutral shoe. Good. Not a stability shoe. Yeah. Okay. Left foot measures 7.2, right foot 7.7. We go about a half size up from the longer foot measurement, so 7.5, 8, depending on the brand. Letters correspond to width. B is average for women, D is wide, so you kind of fall in between. Arches, average. Then we look at the instep, average on the left, a little lower on the right. Heel width, a little on the wider side, especially on that left foot. Just another angle. It's kind of good to look at. That's awesome. Kind of see how the ankles react under your body weight, right? And then we look at the thickness of the foot in a few spots. So you're pretty lean, through the front and definitely through the middle. And then the toe box is kind of on the lower end of average. So we're familiar with the brands and how they're cut. You know, and some are cut better.
Closer to you, I'm never gonna hold back being someone to lean on. I'll always be that 2 a.m. phone call when you need one. When everything in life is getting harder to shoulder, I'll be your soldier. My heart's been ripping wide open. Open, 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 wide open. whole world's in motion. I feel like Fred, but in my neighborhood, yeah. Call me and I will make sure to set you free. To set you free. Oh, I see this love is taking over, breaking through my chest and overflowing. With every single beat, it pulls me closer, closer to you.
So I got my Sauconys and I'm ready. I will tell you, I'd be lying to you if I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. It is a better feeling afterwards. But with my body, I just could feel the, and I'm almost 52, not 52, 50 as well. And it's a harder time for me to lose weight just because of my menopause, and I'm already through menopause. That's even slower, like I've even slowed down some. So it's definitely been a tough go for me these last couple weeks. It's been fine as far as everything else goes, but myself, I've really needed to check myself and go, okay, you don't like how you feel, right? And sometimes that has to be your motivating factor, and that has to be it. There is not something that you're just gonna wake up and be like, oh my gosh, it's magic. I totally understand it. It really isn't. But yeah, guys, this is my, like I said, it's my video diary. So if nobody else watches it, that's okay, because I'm using this as my own motivation. But if somebody is out there watching and you're struggling with that right now, do comment below and let me know what you're struggling with. And maybe you can just get some motivation off of me and I can get some motivation off of you. But we'll get in through this together, and it's just about starting, which kind of sucks, but it's super effective.